Good morning, everybody. We are doing the love messages, okay, for all our astrology signs, starting with Cancer, okay. Very interesting. Freeing yourself, okay, and children, right? Up and foremost, just intuitively, okay, what I'm getting here is some of you Cancers are going to be leaving a situation altogether that you've been feeling trapped in and have realized, like the unicorn here, right? That you can turn around and jump out of that fence. Some of you have been very comfortable sitting there in this situation, up and foremost, right? Uh, because as you can see, the unicorn is laying there very relaxed, and there's a wooden fence around this unicorn, and that unicorn can very easily jump out of there. So, I mean, maybe you've been sitting on in a situation romantically, okay, where partnered, right, where you feel like you've kind of gotten comfortable, right, in it, and you're okay with just sitting there and feeling trapped. Okay, there's an illusion here. There's an illusion. So, you know, free yourself from the situation. If you're partnered and it's not leaving somebody, right? Let's say it's not leaving somebody, but I feel like some of you are going to be leaving a situation, right? In general, and freeing yourself already. For others, I feel just in general, you're going to become more independent. You're going to realize that there's things out there that you can do that you don't have to do, with your partner. Okay, it's time to take back control of your life. Maybe somebody has been controlling you, right? Or you have been allowing it to happen, and you've realized now, you've come to realize, hey, I'm not trapped in this situation. You know, I can definitely go and do some things to make myself happy, Um, Go find some joy taking some art classes, or taking a class in college, or finding a group of people that are like me, that are like-minded, right? So social type settings, maybe a church, okay? Either way is telling you you are not trapped in a situation. You have just become comfortable or compliant in this situation, okay? For some of you, you're literally gonna free yourself, okay? You felt controlled, you felt trapped in a situation, and you're just gonna free yourself from it and take back control of your life, okay? The main message here, partnered or single, is to take control of your life, okay? Make decisions for yourself. Don't depend on others, okay? This could be an unhealthy codependency, right? And literally, it could mean somebody that's been controlled and you've had the power all along to get out of the situation, okay? A little bit more on this card. Um, Free yourself. Free yourself. Free yourself. If you're single, what this is telling me is be careful, because you may meet somebody that's very controlling and wants to keep you in that little corral, right? And you're allowing it to happen again, very comfortable. This unicorn doesn't look unhappy, okay? But they're just not taking action, right? The other thing, if you're single, that I'm getting for this Cancer is if you are looking to date somebody, maintain your independence and don't give it away to anybody else, right? Some of you may need to just stay single for a while as well. Like the unicorn in the image on this card, you may be feeling trapped. There you go. Perhaps you relinquished control to someone else. Bingo! Or maybe you feel smothered in your career or relationship. As you tune into yourself, you'll sense the specific areas where this message applies to you. So connect with yourself and ask yourself, go inside yourself. Why am I feeling this way, right? ah, you can even ask yourself, in what ways do I feel limited or constrained in a relationship or even outside of a relationship, right? Trust the answers that you receive. Follow your intuition, follow your gut. This card comes to you from the romance angels because they've heard your call for great love. To experience passion, though, you must first allow yourself to feel those deep emotions, okay? In doing so, you may come up against areas of your life where you harbor discontent. Simply by acknowledging these areas, you will brighten the light to this situation and allow room for the angels to help you. As you commit to taking back control of your life, your feelings will actually thaw and reawaken. This leads to a greater capacity to love yourself, your partner, and your experiences. Okay? Wow. Very powerful message there. I hope you're listening. Oh my goodness. Children, children, children. Children, children, children. Maybe you're feeling trapped because there's children in the in the situation. Look, guys, that could be a partner's children, that could be your children, and you're always just about the kids, about the kids, about the kids, and you don't have that freedom, right? You don't have that freedom. So there's other ways to look at this, right? But at the end of the day, you know what? Our children are extensions of us, right? It's not their fault, right? That they're there. It's our responsibility to take care of them, right? But it's also our responsibility to do something for ourselves as well and not feel this feeling of being trapped. Some of you may be single and have children, maybe at the moment you may turn around and have to be there for your children, right? Maybe there's some things going on with the kids where you're very focused on the kids and you're not focusing on your romantic life as well, right? But no matter what, you don't blame the children, okay? We've brought the children into this world and they are extensions, right, of ourselves. And they are what we bring to them, right? And we're not going to bring any sadness to them because our romantic life is being affected by it. That's not their fault, okay? Your love life is being affected by children. Now, for some of you, it may be just a wonderful thing. Children are basically bringing a lot of joy into your life. And, at the moment, nobody's having problems at school. There's no bullying going on, nobody's sad. Everything's just falling into place, and you're doing things that are still romantic with a partner, or even going on dates, and you've got your children with you, and still having a good time. So, however it resonates, this is a general reading, right? So, children, children, children. Some of you may be feeling trapped if there is a pregnancy, okay, or talk about having children as well. Another scenario I'll have to give you. And the fact is you have control of your life, and you can decide whether you want this or not. Maybe you're thinking, well, I'm gonna lose my relationship. If anybody feels that they have to make you choose between your children and them, then it's a time to discuss, right, and talk about it, right? Because as a single parent myself throughout the years, back in the day, there was no, I'm going to choose my children. I'm going to choose you over my children. There was none of that. So maybe that's not the right romantic partner for you and you need to free yourself, right? But some of you may be in the talks of having kids and you're feeling trapped right now, right? It's affecting your romantic life. The romance angel sent you this card because children are a significant factor in your love life. Either you want them or you or your partner have kids who are influencing your love life. And that could be it too, right? It could be affecting your love life in the sense that the kids are the ones running the show, right? Hey, I can relate to that, and that's okay. Made it through it too, right? This is a factor to consider when you desire to improve your romantic future. The angels honor and support all expressions of love, and they're willing and able to help you with any issues concerning children. In addition, this card can signify that you or your partner's inner child is affecting your relationship. So there's another angle as well, okay? This may mean that there's a need for playfulness or a lighthearted spirit and not being so serious, right? It could also signal that it's time to heal a childhood emotional wound that may be affecting your romantic life. The loving nature of your inner child and children in general is supportive of healing work, especially when its intention is to bring in more love and more joy. So, children are supposed to bring joy into our lives. Sometimes they can be a little bit out there, right? They can take away all the attention, they can absorb it, suck it up. That's what kids are. You know, kids are basically, when you decide to have kids, guys, basically they do take all our attention. It should be that way, right? If it gets to be to where they're taking that attention because maybe you've started dating somebody with children, or even somebody without children, and they're feeling a little jealous and stuff, it's time to talk to them about, hey, this doesn't mean, just because I'm seeing this person doesn't mean that it's going to take away from us. But you're also going to have to understand that, mommy or daddy needs to have a life too with somebody that's a grown up, right? There's ways to talk. So there you go, Cancer. There is your reading, however it resonates, okay? This is your guidance on your, or your love messages, right? Guidance on love for the next 7 days. Today is it's November the 2nd.